Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Red the Enforcer Anderson. Welcome to another edition of Ultimate Wrestling Talk. Now, New Japan just came off their big event, Fighting Spirit Unleashed. The Guerrillas of Destiny have recaptured the Tag Team Championship from the Young Bucks. We also saw Cody Rhodes. He became the new United States Heavyweight Champion. That makes him a triple champion. He is the ROH six-man tag team champion, and he is also the NWA Heavyweight Champion. Speaking of the NWA, their 70th anniversary show is coming up. Billy Corrigan has put together, so far we know that Cody is going to be defending his title. We also know that Jazz is their women's heavyweight champion, and she will also be defending the NWA Women's Heavyweight Championship at the 70th event. A few days before the New Japan show, we had ROH Death Before Dishonor. Now, if you haven't seen it, it is a fantastic show. You have got to check it out. You can go to honorclub.com. It's worth a subscription. I suggest you check it out. But if you haven't seen it, spoiler, Jeff Cobb challenged Punishment Martinez for the television championship. Now, if you follow it on the internet, you already know that the very next night they had a television taping that you won't see for a couple of weeks yet if you watch it on a regular basis. Their pay-per-views are live, but their television show is pre-taped. Now, Jeff Cobb is the new television champion, and let me tell you something, he is big, he is impressive, and if you haven't seen him before, look him up. He is fantastic. If you don't know who Jeff Cobb is, you need to find out, because he is one of the guys that I'm picking to be the future of professional wrestling. He's got a long career ahead of him. Check him out. He's worth watching. I don't talk much about the WWE. However, I will say that I am extremely impressed with Ronda Rousey's progression. She has come a long way in a short time, and if you've checked it out, I think you'll be impressed. She is doing a fantastic job for the short time that she's been there. My spotlight this week is on World of Sports Wrestling from Great Britain. Now, they're putting on some fantastic shows right now. It's an old promotion that's recently been rebooted. I've covered it on this show before, but if you haven't checked it out, I suggest you do so. It is worth a watch. Los Ingobernables is down a man. Aroma was severely injured and had to give up the junior heavyweight title, and he may or may not ever be able to return. However, Los Ingobernables have announced that in the coming weeks they are going to be announcing their new prodigy in the junior heavyweight division. Now, we have no idea who this may be. They've come out and said publicly that they cannot wait for Hiromu to return. However, in the meantime, they are planning on covering the junior heavyweight division with a new member, and I cannot wait to find out who it's going to be. Major League Wrestling. Recently, their champion, Low Key, took on the Bird of War Phoenix, and pardon the pun, but he burned it down. And I mean, it was an old-fashioned barn burner. You got to check it out. Look them up on YouTube. They have a weekly show. It doesn't cost anything to watch it on YouTube, and it is absolutely worth a watch. Last week I spoke a little bit about women's wrestling. This week I'd like to talk about Women of Honor, specifically to Neil Dashwood, formerly known as Emma on WWE. She is tearing up women's wrestling on the independent circuit, and she is now the #1 contender for the ROH Women's Champion. So if you haven't seen it, check her out. You can go to Honor Club and become a member. You also can check out Women of Honor on their YouTube channel, absolutely free. Every Wednesday they have a Women of Honor's match. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please like and subscribe. Hit the little notification button, and we'll see you again next time.